Today I wanted to talk about the World Junior Championship. The 19th World Junior Championship just finished over in Italy. And I wanted to talk about the under 21 division. This was won by Estonia. This was their first ever medal in under 21s, and they won gold. Not only that, but shortly after this was the European pairs, and they won first and second in the under 21s in that as well. So absolute dominance. So I wanted to go over some of the hands that they did well. But first of all, here is the team. So the team comprises of Casper Alice, Stella Britta Alice, Jürgen Gussen, Elilis Orma, Albert Pedmanson, Jasper Vark, and then Captain Mielis Coldkeep and Tono Vark is the coach. But let's jump in and look at some of the cool hands from the event. So Estonia absolutely crushed the qualifying. They qualified first with nearly a match to spare in that spot. But it would be remiss of me not to highlight something that Australia managed to do well. We had a great win over Estonia in the qualifying. So who are the real champions? Estonia. But I figured I'd highlight this hand. So here there was a hand where it went 2 diamonds, multi-2 opening. South got in there with 2 spades. And this went double by West, and North jumped to 4 spades. And now West knows that they've got this big 11-card heart fit. And they went on to bid 5 hearts, which got doubled and went down 2 for plus 500. But at the other table, it went 2 heart opening, and North-South bid all the way to 6 spades. Now, 6 spades made at most of the tables that it got to. But here, our West actually led ace of clubs, and then looking at this dummy, continued a club, which gave their partner a ruff. So a healthy 11 imp pickup to Australia, which really helped win that match in the qualifying. During the qualifying, it was quite often that the captains would hang out, and we would be chatting with the Estonian captains a fair bit. And Mike Doki, the captain of the under-26 team, actually said, "Oh, you're getting so many imps. Can't you give some imps to Australia?" And they worked out how. But Estonia had a fantastic qualifying. They finished in first, and they got to choose their opponents. And for the quarterfinals, they actually chose Hong Kong, China. And here is a hand which was pretty interesting. So at this table, it went 5 diamonds opening. It went pass, and East bid 5 hearts with their 7-4 shape. And West, with this great source of tricks and 3 hearts, thought that bidding 6 was worth a shot. But you're actually off 2 cashing aces. But here, South actually led the 10 of spades and slam made on this board. So here, one of the things that I think is interesting is what should South actually lead from their hand? So they've got ace, king, queen of diamonds, but given that the opponents bid over their 5-level preempt and that also raised, I think they had a suspicion that there was actually a diamond void. So they tried to find quick tricks elsewhere and led a spade. Now, they successfully found their partner's spade suit, but the partner had so many spades. So when it went a spade to the ace, North has to work out, does partner have a singleton spade? Is that king a false card? And do they give their partner a spade ruff? Or should we switch to diamonds? Does partner have the ace of diamonds? Does partner have 9 diamonds? In which case, East has a void. Anyway, the slam made here. At the other table, they opened a 3 no-trump bid, which allowed East-West to get in at a lower level. But North-South actually managed to save in 5 spades for just down 1 and a health 16 imps to Estonia on this board. Estonia went on to win the quarterfinal over Hong Kong by 59 imps. So they were quite convincing there, but they definitely had some more struggles later on in the semifinals and finals. So I want to bring up a couple of interesting boards from the semifinals. So in the semifinals, they're actually playing against England here. And going into the the semifinals. So they were leading for most of it, but after 3 of the 4 stanzas, they were actually down by 1 imp going into the final stanza here. This board was from earlier on though, and this talked about a bit of differences between systems that came up and also styles of opening. So they were playing precision or strong club style systems. And it went pass, and they opened 1 club strong. East got in there with a spade. It went double, showing values, and they went pass. North showed their hearts, and South, realizing their hearts fit really well together, jumped straight to 4 hearts. So here, this is a hand with just 16 opposite 7, so a pushy game, but they've got lots of aces. They've got sharp cards, a nice fit, and 10 tricks actually rolled home. At the other table, they chose to open this 1 no trump. They've got 16 points, but they've got a 5-4 shape with a 5-card major. But 1 no trump does protect their doubleton king, but they didn't find out about their good heart fit and actually missed the game north-south here. So 10 imps to Estonia there. So throughout this knockouts, I feel like there was lots of slams and grand slam swings, and I wanted to highlight some of them, some of the good, the bad, and the interesting throughout. But here, there's one where it went a 2-club opening precision style, which is they've got 11 to 15 high card points, and they've got at least 5 clubs. If they have a 5-card club suit, they've also got a 4-card major. Otherwise, they've got a 6-card club suit. So here it went 2 clubs, pass, 2 diamonds. 2 diamonds was just an asking bid. West showed their 4 spades. 3 hearts showed a 5-card heart suit and forcing, and West showed 3-card support and a minimum. And now East got to ask for key cards and found out they've got 2 and know that they're in a really good spot because partner's got 3 hearts. They've got a diamond shortage. So if they've got 2 aces, they get to cover over those losers. So here, partner's hand fit in really well, and 6 hearts is a fantastic contract here. They actually got a heart lead, so they initially started trying to play the hand to see if they could get rid of the spade, to see if clubs were 4-3 and throw their spade away. With the bad club break, they still didn't get 13, but still made it. At the other table, it went pass, and East opened 4 hearts. Now, there's an interesting one about should West open their hand. They've got 11 high card points, but trying to evaluate singleton queens is hard. Often people take the negative approach that maybe a singleton queen's waste paper and just pass. Often I like to be optimistic that maybe it's useful, and then I'll be cautious later. But there's an interesting one about whether you open or not. And after they passed, East in 3rd seat, you can preempt with wider range hands because you're not thinking that you're going to be missing slam. So they elected for a 4 heart bid and missed that slam. But a healthy 13 imp pickup there. So they were from the semi-final. Estonia went on to win that by just 8 imps. They were down by 1 going into the final stanza. They had a great run at the start of that stanza. Lost a bit back, but ended up winning by 8 and proceeding on to the final. Now, for the final, they're actually playing against USA 2. And here, this one had lots of action throughout. So I want to highlight a few boards from this. So this first one, it went 1 spade by West. And this went pass, and South bid 1 no trump in the reopening or balancing seat. And this just showed like a weaker no trump. And then it went pass, 2 clubs stamen, double lead directional. South showed their hearts, West competed with clubs, and North jumped to 4 hearts, and East has 5 hearts here and managed to double. So a couple of things that I find interesting here. So here, East elected to pass 1 spade here. At the other table, it went 1 spade, pass, 1 no trump, and West bid 2 diamonds, and they played in 2 diamonds. Now, when it goes 1 spade and it goes past, do you actually respond with this? Now, I think this is a bit of a style difference between sort of strong club systems and sort of like 2/1 systems. Here, when 1 spade was opened, it was 11 to 15. So East knows that they're not missing a game and can pass, whereas in 2/1 auctions, partner can have like 18 points and you can have like this great heart. If you find a heart fit, your hand's going to play really well, and maybe you'd be missing a game if you passed a spade. So this is why some people respond with one no trump here. The other thing is that maybe it makes it hard for the opponents. You maybe jam them out. But when you have hearts, what game contract are they actually making? So I think there's one where the precision strong club style system allowed East to pass here. And North-South wandered in and found their heart fit, were a little bit pushy and got doubled. Now, I was also wondering, like, should North actually be stamening here? So North's got like a 10 count. 4-4-1. If they find a heart fit, their hand's sort of worth like 12, 13 points, and maybe they can make game. But the concerns I've got here are it's sort of like an aceless hand, but also you've got such long spades. Here you've got spades and partner's got a spade stopper. So I would be worried that even if you found a heart fit, you'd be worried that the opponents are just going to get heart roughs, spade roughs, and that might take you down. So I'm not sure that I would be stamening on this hand because of how long my spades are. That maybe no trumps is actually a better spot here. But this was a healthy pickup to Estonia. So this next one gets to highlight the effect of their strong club system and understanding in detail what their methods actually mean. They managed to bid all the way to 7 no trumps in quite a convoluted auction, but I'll walk you through what it was. So here, West opened 1 club strong, and then East bid 2 diamonds, which was 8+ points, at least 5 clubs. Now, the next bid was a relay just asking information, and East jumped to 3 no trumps, and this showed a 6-card club suit, no other 4-card suit, but they showed a singleton or void spade. And then the next step was 4 clubs asking, and East bid 4 diamonds, saying that the spade shortage was actually a singleton. 4 hearts was asking for aces without actually agreeing any suit in particular. They said they had 1 ace. 4 no trump was asking for kings. They said they had no kings. 5 diamonds said asking about side suit queens, and they said they've got no other queens, and then it went 7 no trumps. What I really like about this auction here is you got this run of them actually just bidding 1 step up the entire time, all the way up. 4 clubs, 4 diamonds, 4 hearts, 4 spades, 4 no, 5 clubs, 5 diamonds, 5 hearts. The other thing is that they asked for kings, found out there was no kings. They asked for queens and found out there were no queens. It's like, hang on, actually, I've still got the perfect hand here. Let's just go ahead and bid 7. So I think they were just like testing out their system a bit there. But they still got to 7 no trumps here. And 7 no trumps is a fantastic spot. It's got 6 club tricks, 6 diamond tricks, 2 spades, a heart. You've got like 15 tricks on this hand. The other table didn't manage to get to Grand Slam. They just played Small Slam. So healthy pickup here. But cool auction. Like often when you like just start bidding 1 suit up, you get in a bit of a roll and you're like, hey, I can just keep asking. But I guess they ran out there. Yeah, 7 no trumps. Great Grand Slam. Another healthy pickup to Estonia there. So this next one's really about evaluating distributional hands and when should you be preempting and when not. So here at this table, it went 1 spade past 1 no trump, and West has a 7-4, and they got in and just bid 2 hearts. North made a takeout double. East has like really good spades sitting over them, but just nothing to do. And South bid 3 diamonds, and West with their 7-4 just let it go. And that went all past, and 3 diamonds went down 1. At the other table, went 1 spade past 2 diamonds, and West bid 4 hearts, and this got doubled and went for 800. So often when I've got a 7-4 shape, I like to try and bid to game because either you're making game or they're making game, and getting in the way can make life difficult for them and put pressure on them. But if you're going to make preemptive actions, it works a lot better if you do it before the opponents have bid or if one person's bid. Once the opponents have bid and responded, they have a good idea about how high they actually want to go, what should be trumps, where they're overall going. You've done a lot of your work after you've bid and responded. You have your partnership, or at least one of you has quite a good idea about how high to go. So preempting in that spot is actually a lot more dangerous than getting in earlier when they haven't had that ability to communicate yet, and they might not actually know how high to go or what should be trumps. So here, I actually like them taking it quite low here and got a healthy pickup here. Okay, so it wasn't all like sunshine and lollipops for Estonia. Going into the final stanza, they were up 23 imps, but they had a couple of bad disasters come in. With 6 boards left to go, they had a slam swing out where they lost 17 imps. So there was slam making and slam going down. And then this board was with just 4 boards left in the World Championship, where they bid Grand Slam, the other table just stayed in Small Slam. This went down and they lost another 17 imp swing. So the final stanza, the last 6 boards, they lost 17 imps twice. And that actually put USA 2 in front by 1 imp. So here on this board, it went 2 spades, East doubled, South raised to 3 spades, West doubled, North raised again and bid 4 spades, breaking all the rules of preempting and then bidding again, and also South just raising with a doubleton. But this went pass, and West with their 6-card heart suit elected to jump to 6 heart. They were a bit crammed for space, and East was like, I've got so much more than I've already shown. So they bid 6 spades and ended up in 7 hearts. Now, 7 hearts is an okay-ish contract. If you can trump 3 of your spades, then you'd be able to make this contract because you would be able to dump a club on a diamond. Or maybe you could choose to take club finesse or take a diamond finesse. But here the clubs break 7-1, so your king of clubs doesn't stand up. The opponents could maybe lead a trump to cut down on your roughing ability. The diamond finesse fails. So whatever you do is basically going down here. So 7 hearts went down 1. But this their way of bidding this managed to put pressure on the opponents. At the other table, it went 3 spade opening, which I kind of liked. So if you ever preempt and want to bid again, often it suggests that you wanted to just preempt a level higher. But it went 3 spades, East doubled. South didn't raise the 3 spade bid, but they did raise the 2 here. And West jumped to 5 hearts, which went 5 hearts past 6 hearts. And they got to 6 hearts at the other table. But this was a 17 imp swing out, which put USA in front with just 4 boards to go. But then with 3 boards left, the very next board was another Grand Slam. So here it went 2 clubs, it went 11 to 15, at least 5 card club suit. 2 diamonds asking, South showed their spades, North showed diamonds. And then they agreed, and then they got to 7 diamonds. They could have asked more questions, but 7 diamonds was actually reasonable. It's hard to evaluate how good this actually is, because if diamonds are 4-1, it's going to be awkward, but you've got some good pips that you can pick up some 4-1 diamond breaks. You've got the option of clubs breaking, maybe the spade finesse working. So there's lots of options here, but this whole layout's very, very friendly. They got a diamond lead and picked up 12 imps to go on to win the under 21 World Championship by 11 imps. So here were some of the cool hands throughout the event. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks all for watching, and we'll see you next time.